now?
No.
Oh boy. And I have to say, with my dyslexia, I will have a tough time to concentrating on both sides.
Yeah, I know. Well, I wish I could. I don't know why I can't see.
But I have the questions ready, and I will be using Erica's cards for support and cards that Leszek gave me for myself. And I'm dying to start asking questions. I sent you in the morning a video about Trump. Did you receive that video a moment ago?
I did. I received. I'm just okay. So I just put just a thing saying hi everyone. Can't see the chat, and I see what I wrote, but I can't see what anybody. I can't see it. Oh wait. There it is. Got it.
Okay. So you will be the one who will be asking sometimes questions from the people.
Yeah.
But I have ready. But I will start with the last news today, because today Midas touch post and Trump's family and Trump are suing Midas touch now.
Right. They're suing. So apparently he went supposedly to the dentist. As the Midas touch person made clear, there is no need for him to go to the dentist because the dentist can come to him. He could have
White House
extractions, whatever he wants, in the White House. And that has been the case since President Herbert Hoover. And that was a long time ago. So is he really going to the dentist, or is he doing something? So
as usual, I will close my eyes and see the answer.
And I will count for you.
I should have prepared that answer, but
No, that's okay. All right. 1.
Thank you.
2, 3.
The visit going for the Wizard of Oz. So he went to have some communication. Wizard of Oz is symbol of reaching someone delusion. Well, it's illusion to connect with someone like Wizard of Oz. To go, and I see the yellow brick road. So
so he went somewhere, but it's not there. We're not about where he went, right?
It's not there. He has some dream. And because it's in Florida, I will think it's related to money. Yellow brick, yellow man, well, coins and gold road. He just put a statue of himself.
I know. Well, wait a minute. So to be fair, let's be fair. I don't want
to see the rider. Well, he took a plane to go there. It's work related, but his private work probably, or some medical things he has to deal with, and he has some battle we don't know about.
Okay, so here's the thing. To be fair to him, the Midas Touch guy went on and on and on about how he has access to any dentist that he wants in the White House. Remember, though, as you just said, he's not in DC, he's in Florida. So that has nothing to do with it. Maybe he did have to go to the dentist. He would have to travel if it was in Florida, because I'm pretty sure Mar-a-Lago is not set up with a dentist thing. So yes, he did go someplace. And then the second card I have is the scales. And then I have the child. I think something new has cropped up. It could have to do with a balance issue. Like maybe he's dizzy or something like that. It wasn't the dentist that he went to.
It's his second visit this year. It's not the first one. In January or February, he went to the same dentist.
Right. And meanwhile, he is late by a month for his annual physical.
Oh, and he was talking about his cognitive tests.
Yeah,
I think he has implants. I don't know too much about implants, but I believe when you have implants, you don't have to worry about them for the rest of your life.
Well, we don't know if it's not the dentist. I think he has some equilibrium problem. I think it has to do with balance, that he's dizzy. And so he went to the doctor. They're saying it's a dentist, but I don't think it's a dentist.
Yeah. So. it might be a cognitive test, another one privately done for himself to know that he has some problem.
Right. Right.
Okay, so now.
So, all right. So, Kathy McLaughlin, listen.
Thank you, Kathy.
All right, Kathy, listen. You know what I'm getting ready to say. So the question is, he's known for torture to go after undocumented children in the U.S. The German chancellor just gave a speech that made the felon look like a deranged dictator. The question is, and it is unanswerable, Kathy, if you're looking for a date, how much longer will he be allowed to continue? Now, I and Violetta and a lot of our friends who do this mystical, magical work have all said we do not see him fulfilling his entire term. So it means that it's sometime before 2028. But how much sooner? How can we know that? We can't know that.
And it is the symbol that I'm seeing is like, because maybe you had the hand like that. Thank you, Dragonfly. Thank you so much. It is like swiping, symbol of swiping.
Yep.
And I said that I see two, because two at the first time I saw two attempt to be on him, and now two another one. So I was one, another. We knew that if the first one, the second one was going to be, the first one has to be unsuccessful. And I just learned on my telephone how easy it is to take snapshots. Before I had to push two buttons. I was so frustrated. I couldn't push two buttons on my Samsung. And the guy at the Best Buy, I said, Mike, what I have to do to make a snaps? I can't make the snaps. I have to pull everything apart and it doesn't help me. And he said, just hold your hands like that and just swipe it. And swipe it when I saw the symbol of swipe, because you were showing something with your hand. It came, and I didn't even close my eyes, but I thought this is important to pick up on it. It is something related, like swiping him out of office.
He has become a more of a problem than a benefit.
Oh, terrible. And today, after that, when you will be watching the video to the end, there was two other videos posted by Maidestat. On the left side, there was a video about answer from Iran, and they are telling him to go to the doctor.
Well, so he needs to go to the doctor. Now,
I'm saying that from every corner. From
every corner. I looked at this question too for Kathy about, when. So I got the ship, I got the young woman, and I got the letter, which is to say the Epstein situation is still going on. It is not going away for him. And it's becoming really a problem for the Republican Party. I do think he will be either removed or he will, die of natural causes, or he will be encouraged to leave. I think they'll sweeten the pot for him, and he'll say it's health reasons, but really it's that they've said to him, you need to go. And if you don't go, then we'll 25th Amendment you. So you get to go on your own steam and under your own steam and say, oh, I'm not well, so whatever. Or if you don't, we will 25th Amendment you. Because come 2027, after the midterms, he will be one more time impeached. And I think at that point he could be convicted.
Well, because this will be different story now.
That's right.
Because the Republicans are tired of him and they want him to go out because 20. Okay, Mary Williamson. Thank you, Mary. Will any previously unknown bacteria or viruses be released from melting ice caps this year? So when the ice
For a particular illness that will be coming from ice melting from ice caps, whether that will be a source of like the next big pandemic or something.
my mom was always saying when the comet is close to Earth, new comet, it will always bring some new illnesses. That was my mom always telling me, and she was proving by centuries of experience that people had about that. So, if that was happening in the previous life, that could as well be happening now.
It could, and I think we should assume that that's the case.
Yeah.
Because we're being aggressive in our destruction, we'll call it, of the environment, and that's part of that destruction. We haven't stopped. We're not thinking about stopping. We're just, and that makes us weak and vulnerable, the public weak and vulnerable to things that we don't see coming. And that can include illnesses. So I would say if you hear something like that, don't be surprised, because yes, I mean, it's likely.
It's possible, and it's very hard to ignore that.
It is. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, Gloria D70. 47 is threatening to close military bases in Germany. What will his reckless actions mean to the world's stability among our UN former allies? Well, of course, as we all know, those bases in Germany are Europe's defense against Russian incursion. So, I mean, it's obvious what this means for world stability. It makes the world less stable. That's what it does.
Yeah, and
we don't need to ask. I mean, do we need cards on that? I mean,
I just know that I answered that question in a previous video of mine from Saturday. I said he wants more army for himself because he is not thinking about finishing the wars.
Right.
He wants to be king of wars because it's profitable for him and his family.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
And he took right now 5,000, but there is about 30 or 35,000 American soldiers in Germany.
Right. It's a lot.
And he thinks he is against Chancellor of Germany when he's doing this, punishing Germany. But
he doesn't think big picture. He's not, his mind does not work that way. It never has worked that way. And it's not good news. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Oh. Bye. Sorry. Apprentice. We heard that Junior is getting offer from Amazon to be the new apprentice. What do you think? Would that be successful, or it will be another fiasco like Melania?
So wait. So Junior, which Junior?
Trump Junior.
Oh, so I mean Barron or
no, Junior, Trump Junior.
Donald Junior. So Donald Junior is going to redo the apprentice program, and
it's in the process already, and Amazon is
to see all that. But okay,
paying big money to let him to get that. Paying him to be the one.
So we have the rider, the key. And then we have the young woman. I don't know. I think that, the rider is news. Okay. Key, generally, this is a yes card. So I think, yes, it will happen. But with this card as the last card, this is yin energy. It's not powerful. It's not forceful. And I don't think it will be nearly as successful as the first go round. I mean, he's such a mild carbon copy of his father. Nobody's interested in him.
I think people will watch a little bit and then they will turn off to know that curiosity killed the cat. So I think I will probably want to know, to have my opinion. How I'm disappointed about that.
Well, I'm going to listen to your opinion. I'm not watching him.
Okay. Well, we don't want to put the money into his pocket.
No, that's right. Okay. Now, this question, I don't think we need to answer it, but I am going to speak to it. This is from Malgosia Oddman 4719. Will the 30-day Iran peace proposal last and or be accepted?
So it started on 7th of April, so it's not yet over. We have 3rd of April, May.
We're in May, and number one. Number two, the felon announced, of course, that the war is over. Well, first of all, it was never a declared war because he never got permission from the Congress. That's the first thing. Second thing is, why is he saying it's over? Because he is allowed to have an event happen, but only for 60 days. Now, the only reason that he would be allowed to do it is if we were attacked. So number one, we were not attacked. Number two, we are now past the 60-day period. So he's breaking the law all over the place. Number three, Iran says, truce, what truce? What truce? And the Strait of Hormuz, we're still blocking it. So that's not part of any truce. So in other words, your question is like a non-question because it's not based in reality. There is actually no truce going on.
And, the ships who are sent from Iran to India, they are going close to the shore and they are getting away.
Right.
So 38 ships went by Trump's.
Right. No, he's between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't know what he's doing. And so every day it'll be, it'll over in 2 weeks, over in 2 weeks, over in 2 weeks. Now he's saying it's over now because he doesn't want to be in trouble with Congress. The ball is in the Congress's court. They should hold him to account because he's breaking the law. But
they should.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, Alexis, will Mr. T have the return? Will he return the money to stolen from USA, and it's be made public to everyone?
No. Now again, this is my opinion, but I have looked at this many times with cards. No. We love a good fairy tale where the bad guy gets it in the end and the prince gets the princess and everybody lives happily ever after. He stole that money. That money's going to stay stolen. That's it. Correct, Violetta?
Oh, yeah. He never was able to separate himself from the money. No. And that's the reason now he wants new money coming for the ballroom because he already have the money, so he wants more from the government.
Right. Look at the tariffs. Do you think that money exists? He's told he has to give it back to the companies. The companies theoretically should then lower prices for us because they just passed on the cost to us. But guess what? We're not getting the money back, and neither are the companies getting the money back.
You are not my friend if you want the money back. Oh, you are not my friend. Amazon and other companies, or Google or whatever. You are not my friend.
Right. If you want that money back, you're not my friend. Right. Exactly. So no, he is a master manipulator. He is a master thief, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And that is my opinion. So there we go. Okay. Let's see.
And thank you, Malgosia, for the question.
All right. Here's one for you. So we know this is from Bonnie Richards. The Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act, which will affect the midterms. Now the southern states are all rushing to gerrymander the majority African-American districts out of existence. What will happen with that?
Okay, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Image. You would like to catch the mouse by the tail. And what the mouse will do?
Bite you.
Bite you. So the Supreme Court will be bitten big time. And I said long time ago, I see protesters all over the country.
And not just protesters. You're right, because what will happen is, what's that expression? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If the Republicans can do it, the Democrats can do it too. And if the Democrats do it, you won't believe how many Democrats we will all of a sudden have.
Yeah, and fishy, fishy, fishy.
Yep.
We will educate, people will educate themselves, and they will be voting against their own party sometimes because they will be so upset, fulfilling dreams, and they will isolate themselves. And Supreme Court will be isolating themselves as well. People will be so upset, and actually I have the Boreta Mitchell. Will the racist and corrupt Supreme Court get removed? That's for your question.
Oh, okay. But get removed.
It will be
their job is for life. They will not be removed. What a president can do.
They can be impeached, can they?
Can they be impeached? It won't happen. It won't happen. They will not be. Roberts himself was just found to have taken $20 million along with his wife from companies about whom he made legal decisions. And I heard the headline and then nothing after that. They are untouchable. The only thing that can happen is one of them dies or gets sick and leaves, or, and this is what Biden should have done, the next president, please God willing, and the creek don't rise, as my mother would say, the new president will expand the court. That way there are more justices, so it's not constantly this 6-3 majority that is damaging everybody. I think that with this voting rights thing, I think that they made a big mistake, and I think it will boomerang on them like the mouse that you grab by the tail, who then whips around and bites you and gives you rabies and you die. It was a big mistake. They shouldn't have done it. It's going to hurt them. That said, in the short term, I think about my own life. I am old enough to have lived when the Voting Rights Act was put in place, and now to see it removed. Just like Roe versus Wade. I've been alive long enough to remember before Wade, and now we have after Wade. So it is a very bold, blatant, obvious attempt to disenfranchise,
control people,
women. Yes. And you know what? Here's the beauty of it, though. I think there's one good thing about it, which is this was always happening. But people could say, oh, no, that's not, you're exaggerating. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. You're seeing things that aren't there. Now, no one can deny what's being done in plain sight. And I think that's great, because then everybody has to look in the mirror and decide, am I a good guy or am I a bad guy? And it's very clear. None of this hiding behind and hedging your bet and pretending that things aren't happening, because we cannot pretend anymore. That's a good thing.
And for a moment, I closed especially my eyes and I saw a screaming crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone had mouth open to the widest abilities and screaming.
Mm-hmm.
They will be screaming. Protesters will be going. And, that's not a good sign for the party that is in power, and even for Supreme Court.
That's right.
Eventually, they will have to be controlled.
That's right. So we have to just keep our eyes open, stay awake, obviously take breaks as you need to, but we cannot give this fight up, because it's like, speaking of mice, they are like rats in a corner where you turn on the light and there's the rat and it's cornered and it knows it's cornered. So it goes, it's at its most dangerous. But it's at its most dangerous because it's about to what? Die. Yeah. And I think that's how this administration and this party feels, is that they know they are backed into a corner. So they are their most aggressive, their most ugly, but that's because it's their last gasp. And we have to make that be the case. Okay. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi, 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 lots of love. Okay, here we go. A year ago, this is from Anselm Mab. A year ago, I had a prophetic dream that Americans were fighting a war, and in between them, there was a path where Trump and Putin both fall. Is Putin the one who's going to bring Trump down?
Very intriguing. Three
Okay,
cards.
1, 2, 3.
Eating him like a sandwich. So symbol of sandwiching him.
Yeah, because who's in between the bread? Is it Trump?
Yeah. And he is between the buns. And so something will be maybe even related to the Epps files.
I think he's being squeezed on the one hand by Putin, on the other.
You have to understand, those girls were traveling from Ukraine and Russia, and they were, the governments must help them that time to travel to USA. It's not easy. I was in 70s in England. I was lucky. That, someone that I knew well had the connection in the embassy. So I got the passports. That otherwise people were not lucky to go to England, especially young girls. So it is, and for those young girls to be trafficked to USA, they must have some connection with Putin's.
Right.
Being above them. And Epstein had connection with Putin.
Yeah.
Passport, I think even Russian passport. He must have been a spy for Russia as well.
I'm going to say Putin is not going to be doing it by himself, because again, I think Israel has a lot to do with it.
It is the squeezing symbol, squeezing from both sides. The star. How would you read your card from star?
That's hope. That's the future. We hope he gets squeezed by Putin.
But you see, the star is visible in the, but you have to pay attention. You look at the sky. If you are not paying attention, you might not see it.
Right.
The journey for Mr. T is going to be harder, but the money, he has sleepless nights. He's worried about that. And he is worried about the Epps file like nothing else. And he's afraid of Putin, and he's afraid of files.
Yeah, as he should be. Good. Okay, let's see.
So that was for me, or that's for you?
Okay, your turn. Your turn.
There is a Kalazi, sorry. Will the ballroom room actually be built? And if so, will he ever eat in it or even stand in it?
Okay, will the ballroom ever be
in progress? But
I'll tell you what, I am less worried about the ballroom than I am about what's underneath the ballroom.
Yeah, and it has to be really well protected.
Well, it's a whole bunker system apparently down there with telecommunications and all kinds of, that's the thing. I don't care. The ballroom is just a cover for what's underneath it. Now, the judge said, I thought this was interesting. A judge recently ruled, stop building the ballroom, but you can keep on building whatever's underneath it. What? Because
I understand that. The technology, AI technology, will be so advanced in the future that someone will have device in the pocket coming for the ballroom, or even in some cigarette or whatever.
Right.
That they will be able to connect and be informed what's going underneath. So this will be an unuseful place for security.
Exactly. So we have the anchor, the stork, and the rider. What's going on underneath the ballroom, that's what we need to be concerned about. is not going to stop being built. That will be solid. That is what they're trying to do. This is for them. They are very happy about this. I mean, they have all our data thanks to Doge, and now they have somewhere to store it. And that's the message: is that they will have this underground bunker. What's on top of it? I don't care if it's a ballroom or a bathroom. It doesn't matter. The point is what's underneath it.
And he's not interested in that part. He just wants upstairs to look pretty for him and have his name.
Right.
And as long as he's building, he's collecting money.
That's right.
So for him to finish this too early is not profitable.
You know what?
It's always about profit.
It's always profit. Well, you know what? I don't know if this is profit, but it's certainly ego. My daughter said, "Mom, I'm so glad I got the baby his passport already, because now he has his
Look at that pretty face! Oh my gosh!
It's the mugshot. It's the mugshot photo. If you go apply for a passport now, you have his mugshot in your passport."
And he was making money on the mugshots even when he was arrested. Oh gosh, he is okay. So
okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. This is from Tamika Smith 1583. Will 47 and the Heritage Foundation be able to fully implement Project 2025? Because I've been hearing people say that it is 53% implemented.
I just have the same question, and it was from Sharon Porter.
Oh, okay, so great minds. People want to know.
Yeah, and I was getting ready for you to have that one. Okay, we have to answer together.
Okay, 1,
yes,
2, 3. Will Project 2025 be fully implemented?
They will be pulling everything what they can cut, so they will be destroy. Well, yeah, this taking down everything.
Right, that's right.
That's a symbol of
destruction.
Symbol of death.
Destruction.
Death has the same weapon. So symbol of change. Not a good sign that the shaky tower. Money, they are getting richer, those people, and the whole world is watching. Oh, that's not what actually the empresses. It's not good for USA.
No.
It's not good for USA that they are doing this because
they want to destroy government is what they want to do.
Yeah, and I was listening about Urban today. Zacharias said, control the constitution, and then you have control over the country.
Right.
It's good that they took him out, but it is unbelievable that it was his book plan how to control.
Trump loves Orban and he loves Hitler, so there you go.
Yeah. And he was a pirate. I said long time ago that I saw him as a pirate who was going to this Africa, and he was abducting black people from Africa to slave them.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's telling today he is a pirate. He is happy to be a pirate.
Yeah, he has learned nothing, no karmic lessons.
No, he's only afraid of sharks this lifetime.
Right.
So I will ask you, New York Times, court to use Epstein's. Oh, is that real suicide note that the New York Times was announcing?
Wait, what?
Well, there was a Epstein note that he committed suicide.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard that they found
after 7 years. After 7 years, and it was apparently the guy who was first trying to kill Epstein, who was taken out of. He was with him in the same cell.
Oh, he was a cellmate, right?
Cellmate. He was ex-policeman, and whoever will be better to choose to get rid of Ep. So is that a real note?
Okay, I have the bouquet, the child, and the whip. Here's what I think. Oh, what a gift that this suddenly pops up now. This new thing. But it could very well be in Epstein's handwriting. It could have been written under duress. Where
the AI.
Or AI, because handwriting can be copied. Right. So I think it's just, whoa, what a coincidence that it pops up now.
And Maxwell was saying long time ago, he was not a suicidal type. When I did the video right away after it happened, I said, some people are suicidal, others are not.
I don't think he was. He had too many connections.
Granted, he has the big boss on top of the connections, knowing that... So why she didn't commit a suicide yet?
Right. No, if it looks like a coincidence, any of this stuff, then maybe it's not a coincidence. So, yeah, no, I don't think it was a real thing.
So, that's for me. No. Okay.
Will
Gravera.
All right, this one's for you, Shelley Lalonde.
Thank you,
will the CUSMA deal, I guess that's Canada, US, Mexico. Okay. Will the deal be canceled completely, and will Mexico and Canada make a new deal?
I think I answered that recently, and I said I believe that Canada and Mexico will make a deal. They are already working between each other. They are creating the new paths, and Canada is very active, opening the doors to other countries, especially to China, because we have, to sell somewhere our products.
Right. I just think just skip the US and go right to...
They will go back to their roots, and it will be more reliable, because both countries will try to be authentic, to be reliable, solid, not with the elephant in the porcelain store, because he's destroying everything. Like, honestly, I feel he's working against the country.
He is. Of course he is.
Like, why would he do those things if he will be a little bit a patriot?
Oh, he's not. There's nothing patriotic about him. I don't think there ever has been.
It's about etchy petchy.
Right.
Etchy petchy is money in slang for kids slang for money.
All right.
Etchy petchy, mom.
All right. You ask me one.
Okay. Alex Jones, we don't like him.
No.
He was such a creature, and now he's against Mr. T.
Yeah.
He is telling the truth.
Yeah.
And Onion is taking over his possessions.
Yeah.
Interwar. How he will survive? Will he survive? We will hear about him, because his only avenue is to work to be like Taylor Greene, speaking up against the master.
Oh, right. So he will try to find another lane. He's like all the rest of them. He's like Joe Rogan. He's like Megyn Kelly. He's like, all of them. They realize who Trump is. Of course, he always was that. I don't know why they're so surprised. And they will try to take that audience of people who loved Trump but now don't love him, and they think they can hitch themselves to that wagon and pull those people over to where they are. I mean, what's that other guy's name? Tucker Carlson is the same.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And he was calling, whom? Antichrist today, I heard.
Who?
he was calling, whom, Antichrist.
Well, the Antichrist. Yes, he is. Well, I think that he will try to run for president and try to against JD in the primary and try to get the Republican nomination. I think he will. As for Alex Jones, I'm sure that the court will leave him enough money to pay rent on a room and eat some food from a can. But aside from that, he's ruined, and he is rightfully ruined. And the fact that he all of a sudden sees what Trump's all about, I don't think it's going to do him any good. Nobody wants to be near him, including Tucker and Candace and Megan and all of us. They don't want to.
Rudy is out of the color now. He lost. You see, Rudy, it's mean in Polish, rude, red hair, and Rudy, he is out of color now, and he's gone.
Yeah, gone, exactly. All right.
Okay.
Oh, there was a political question. I'm gonna ask you. So, Jeff Duncan is a former Republican lieutenant governor of Georgia. He switched to the Democratic Party. And the question is, will Jeff Duncan be elected in the next election?
In Georgia.
In Georgia. This is from Dragonfly Damsel.
Yeah, I know. He will have a big chances. There will be opposition. I think he will go to the front because it will be the opposition will go darker in the shadow. So he might have the chances.
Okay, so you think he has a good chance. Okay, well, that's your answer.
It is like moving, but I will pull 3 cards. Cards sometimes disagree with me. Can you count to 3, please?
No, 1,
Not
2,
all, but
3.
Nice book, nice gift to the Democratic Party, and the reunion with people. He will be going with his heart, and he will be the leader. The cards are the same way as I thought.
Okay.
I don't trust him, to be honest with you. I don't really trust him too much.
Right. That's how I feel. I mean, it's an opportunist
see, and it is like moving backwards, forwards.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, your turn.
Oh, okay. I have to ask you about QAnon. We don't hear about that movement at all.
About what?
QAnon, that the movement that was the people.
Well,
my English. And
I'll tell you what.
John Jr. Kennedy, that he will come out of the sky and help them to promote Trump when he was going for re-election.
Well, all right, Kennedy is a different issue, but I want to say a word about QAnon. So QAnon was this whole right-wing bunch of people who swore up and down that there was some big cabal, some big
everything impossible they were believing.
But guess what? What did we find out? We found out that they may have had some of the details wrong. Like, there was no basement where Hillary Clinton was abusing children while she was eating pizza. That's not true. But we did find out that a lot of what they thought actually is happening and did happen. The whole Epstein thing is not just about these women that you're seeing on the television. It's about children. It's about boys and girls. It's about cannibalism. It's about Satanism. It's a worldwide thing. I mean, in other words, we used to think that these people were crazy. They weren't crazy.
There was something, but they didn't know under which tree.
That's right. And the thing is, they thought it was on this street with the Democrats, And we're saying no, no, no. We thought, well, if anybody's doing it, it's the Republicans. But guess what? No, no, no. It's everyone. It's all of them. There's this is to me what is the scariest thing about this whole thing. Epstein is just one small player. He's not the head of all of this.
Yeah.
No, there are people with big money who are international and
pulling the strings.
It's a fabric that is very tightly woven, and there's so many threads that you'd be shocked to know what kinds of it's politics, of course, it's tech, it is Hollywood, right? I mean, it is all so QAnon was just like one little cute subset of it, right? It's way bigger than we realize. And it's so big that the temptation, I feel it myself, is to say, oh, I can't even, I don't even want to know. But we have to keep our eyes open and our ears to the ground, because they're counting on us being tsunami, being overwhelmed by it all, and then ignoring it, not paying attention. We have to pay attention. So that's what I think about QAnon. They had the edge of it right. They just didn't have all of the puzzle. They had the one little puzzle piece.
The forest is there, but they are digging on the wrong tree.
Digging on the wrong street. That's right. That's what I think. All right. Okay. Mary Williamson, I'm going to address this, but, again, it's one of those questions that I'm like, why are people asking this? Mary Williamson, 853, when will we ever be shown proof that Musk orchestrated the win for the felon in 2024? Now, the question she's asking is when. The cards, I can't tell you.
I'm not for psychics. I'm always.
No. But will we ever? I think you can assume that he played a big role in orchestrating it. That's a given. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Fingerprints?
3 cards, please.
1, 2, 3.
He was the puppet master. He was. That time he was, and he was offering people, I will give you $1 million for the winner. And he didn't give them even. He didn't even give them money.
He didn't give them the money, but he got the vote. Right.
Yeah. So he got the votes, and people were smitten, because who doesn't want to be in a lottery?
Now, I will say this, though. I think that Europe, particularly France, I think in the end, France will get Musk and put him in jail and take all his money. That's what I think.
That will be coffin.
Good. See, he'll go to jail. Good.
Will be, and he will be needy of money, doctor, and for making choices. So eventually, I think he is going to pay some price.
Right. It won't be the U.S. that gets him. I don't think. I think it'll be Europe, and most specifically, I think it'll be France. And good for France.
It would be nice when they would be controlling his money, because I saw him long time ago as a volcano that erupted, but there was nothing left on the bottom of volcano, and that was many years ago. And I thought to that guy, don't be careful when you are investing in him, because he will burn out everything. But he's still the richest guy. So
he's still the richest guy. Yep. France is going to get him. All right, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Trump again is going after Jeremy Powell, the reverse
the
Feds. Yeah. And Powell term is ending May 15, a few days from now. Powell is planning to stay till 2028 to protect his independence. And Kevin Walsh is expected to take over as a chair. Powell will continue as board member possibly till January.
Right.
How that will go, because Trump wants to still go after Powell.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I mean, it hasn't worked. He's tried it already twice before. Powell will no longer be the head of the Fed because his term would be up, but he will still be a member of the Fed board, and he will be continuing to do the work that he's doing. So, and
people will follow him because he's such a good leader.
I think the board will follow him.
Okay.
I think the board will
Kevin Walsh be elected for that position?
Well, interesting. So here's the White House. Here's the bouquet. So here he is getting the position. Oh, but wait, maybe not.
Mouses.
The mice eat away at the card before. So it's not in the bag for him. There may be enough Republicans
who will say no.
Who will say no. Yes.
North Carolina.
Or he could win the position, but
he didn't have the power to do anything.
Well, not unanimously. It'll be, you know what I mean? He won't have the full support of the congressional committee.
And I think that's even if he will get temporary there, he might not have enough feds.
Well, even if he gets in, that's right. He's got a board that is going to say, "Who are you? Who are you?" I'm with Jerome.
Yeah, because people prefer someone that they can trust.
Mm-hmm. Right, but Trump wants somebody that will just come down on them, and that board is not that way. They are independent. They are not owned.
They're proud of being independent.
Right. So it's not going to work. Okay, I have one for you. So we know that Trump just picked a bunch of people that he's nominated as federal judges. And these judges were asked, do you think that Trump won the election? And they all refused to say that he lost. So the question is, will they go through as federal judges?
So all of them are jellyfish.
Yes.
Okay. Can you count, please?
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I see going down the toilet. So many of them will go down, putting cross on them.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
No, devil. The work will be, they will put a lot of work, but they will say, goodbye. We don't want you with your ghosts in the closet. So this will be my last question for you.
Okay.
And Anna Dietrichsen, okay. Will Iowa get Democratic governor?
Who?
Iowa. Iowa.
Oh, Iowa.
I'm reading in Polish, sorry.
Will Iowa get a Democratic governor?
Yeah, that's the Polish way.
Right. Iowa get a Democratic governor. Let's see.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. So we have the star, we have the fox, and we have the heart. I think, yes, that they could.
They could.
I think so. That would be good.
Reaching the sky, reaching the stars.
Yes. Yes. Now, the fox, on the one hand, he's tricky, but sometimes you want somebody who's tricky. You want somebody who can take smart, very smart. So he may, whoever it is that runs or that wins, may make an appeal to people that they really want to hear, like probably an economic appeal, because Iowa's like that. They're going to vote on the economy. So I think, yes, I think there's a high likelihood that they will have
And you have a mushroom. To me, it's like marijuana. And when Trudeau was fighting for his election, he promised marijuana to allow marijuana, and that was his ticket to be winner. And if they will give the mushroom to people, I'm just kidding, but that could be a nice catcher to get what they want.
That's right. Well, we are at the hour mark, Violetta, and I know we only have an hour.
Much. Thank you so much, Erica, for coming. It was pleasure for me to be with you, and I'm always enjoying our visit. You are such a not only wonderful tarot card, well, not tarot, well, it's tarot card, different Lenormand cards reader, but you are such a wonderful, warm person.
Well, I love being with you, and you're going to be in my house next. And I look forward to that. And the questions have been great, everybody. Thank you so much for keeping us company and coming to us with such great questions. And I'm sorry we couldn't get to all of them.
We never will, because it's always something new.
That's right.
And today we will have a new day of a lot of newses, and we will learn what was the visit about, the doctor's visit, and the very smart guy who is going for cognitive exam all the time, and no other president had to do it, only him, and he's very proud of it.
But thank you for having me, Violetta.
Thank you so much, Erica, for coming and being a guest in my channel, but for being who you are. You are really warm, and everyone loves you. Please subscribe to Erica if you are not her subscriber, and give us a hands up and be with us.
Please do.
Thank you so much.
Thank
See
you.
you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Not yet. All right. I don't want to lose you. No, I'm not.